Look who it is. It's your friend and welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News. This is the Bitcoin price chart. 15 minutes, friends. I can't believe we had something like $400 million of liquidations in this tiny poopy move. Like if you get a percentage drawdown. Oh my gosh, dude. A 3% move wiped you guys out. Man, that means they are 30x leverage long. Whoa. 30x, man. You guys are degenerates. That's absolutely wild. You're wasting all this opportunity. Like your chance to get mogged, your chance to get pDAI, your chance to get the Tangang coins, all these other amazing stuff in PulseChain. You're missing out on all of that because you just have to gamble, huh? Well, that's just what happens in this game, friends. You know, you and I, we are here every step of the way, 18 hours a day. I'm here to serve you, the peoples. We're here to do our best, okay? So let's go through what's been happening today. So over this weekend, remember, friends, don't worry about this pricey poopy move. This is awesome, okay? This is the others BTC doing this big fat reversal green. Over the weekend, though, friends, the big news, man. I got some cracker pDAI stuff to go through you, friends. pDAI, the mystery is getting revealed. Everyone is starting to see that it's not a question about whether it gets to a dollar or not. The market is now starting to see, okay, Richard wants it to get to $1. Is he going to peg it soon or later? Does he need Ethereum's price higher? Okay, that's the next level here. Look at this beautiful chart. By the way, just to remind you, friends, if you've been in markets, for a while, you know, I already know when I say this next piece of information, if there's any of my friends, shout out to all the baby dolls, we used to trade together or scalping and stuff, all the prop firms and stuff I've been in. When I tell you guys this, they are going to immediately ape pDAI. I'm not joking, okay? So pDAI broke the system of Dexscreener, okay? Now, I can already hear them literally clicking into their web browser to move money over to a crypto exchange to come and buy this thing. I'm not joking. Everyone knows, friends. Whenever a system breaks, the exchange or the broker, Ben has so many times here, whenever the system breaks, something big is about to happen. And look at this. You can only look at pDAI by looking at the diatropa pair now because all the original full charts, they all broke because it's the same address as normal eDAI, estrogen DAI, which is $1. And this thing hit 1 cent. And when it hit 1 cent, I think then I don't know why, but they must have like a system in the back end that assumes that it's meant to be $1. So they made the thing $1, and then they went, you know, part of the code of their system. Then they thought, oh wait a minute, I'm looking at a pair that's a stable coin. So then they invert all the pairs, and now pDAI, you can't look at it anymore. Like pretty much it's disappeared from everyone's screens. Right? This is absolutely wild to see. Does that make sense now? You get to see like the price. It started confirming the prophecy that it's literally, that's what a mind explosion is like. If you could see it technically or like in code on a website, man. So this is it right now. I've got some big news, friends. I've got to make another video on it. I haven't stopped, man. This is literally, look, yeah, it can go to zero. Okay, it can go to zero. So if you've got more than $10 in this and it goes to zero, okay, it goes to zero. However, there's a lot of on-chain evidence showing that Richard Hart wants this to get to $1. He's involved. A lot of on-chain. Like, it's just, friend, just, okay, man, just what do you want me to do? It can go to zero, but also there's like 400,000 pieces of evidence. He's done literally everything except say buy pDAI. He's literally done everything besides that, okay? Every single action. When it hits 1.8 cents, it will be 10,000x from the low. Richard Hart bragged about it hitting 5,000x from the low, which is actually up here. He did a brag tweet up here. You see that? That's about 90% of a penny. So when it hits 1.8 pennies, it's going to be great. Now, checking out the rest of what's going on, friends. You're looking at Solana ETH ratio still hanging around these highs, friends. This is like, bro, when pDAI, friends, if the pDAI prophecy confirms, dude, these guys, friends, they're looking for, I'm not joking, they're looking for about a 2.5x to flip Ethereum. Dude, we literally have an infinite money glitch printer. You understand? We're literally, you're giving, look, you know what's happening, man. That's it. If pDAI gets to $1, just let everyone know. Just let everyone know, okay? If pDAI gets to $1, friends, then the moon phase begins. So now the origin address has a money printer, what is a money printer? It's access to the origin address collateral, okay? Which is just basically Richard without the sharks, okay? So it's only got the believers in there. And then it can just start hyper turbo looping the bags up. Okay, and by hyper turbo loop, look, friends, look, I don't know if this is gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm just telling you, if this happens, I'm not lying to you. The price of Hex could be $5.55. It can. He can do that. Okay, he can, like, don't even worry about that. He can put it to $1, dude. And if Hex is going up that much, yeah, Pulse is also doing its 100x. PulseX can hit 70x day one sack, which is 1000x from the low. Just to let you know, if PulseX is so. If you had an infinite money printer, you had an ego like Richard, maybe you'd do something like that. Okay, so I'm just being honest with you. But these targets, you don't know, man. We didn't know what was going on before even PulseChain launched. What did I tell you in 2022 and 2023 as well? I'm like, look, man, what if we do get scammed? What if the mania is there? Because, like, it's outside of our control. Like, this was a possibility, man. What if there was an alt season mania this year and we're going to do a bear market next year? You know, so if Richard pulls it back on that, like, he's not buying into any coin and injecting liquidity and people are just going to be dumping on him. Okay, that's pretty much it. So we're slaves of the bigger, wider macro cycle. You don't know how that's going to play out. But luckily for you and me, we're still here. Now, because there's been a bit of a tumble everywhere, friends, PulseChain core coins, they're down a couple of percent. And actually what we're noticing in the ecosystem is PulseChain, friends, this is beautiful to see. So remember the Spotlight FUD? Yeah, the Spotlight FUD. Everything takes its turn. Well, pDAI leads. All right, so I'll actually show you the chart. pDAI, friends, leads PulseChain. So pDAI, remember when I started getting long here, and it went up here, and it came up, and once it started slowing down, friends, so see how pDAI slows down here, slows down here. These are weekly charts, okay? Slows down here. These were different seasons of PulseChain. Okay, we had Dick with Bart, Gophers, many other things. They started moving up there. Okay, so right now pDAI is leading again. Now I'm not telling you to go chase these. I'm just telling you, like, people see this and they do this stuff. So right now what they've done is you should not do this because but I know markets, you do this, you shouldn't do it. Look, they sold Pika down 20%, Orange Man Good 30%, Dick with Butt 14%. I know what they went and did. They're like, oh, let me go chase that thing that's moving. It's the same thing over and over. You have to just let them go. Okay, just let them go and leave it, because what ends up happening, friends, is, see, they don't know that they're buying pDAI here. What if pDAI stops just at 2 cents? What if it stops there at 2 cents and then it stops there for 4 weeks? And then the stuff you sold goes up like a 2x. You've lost your position already straight away. You see, so you just don't know. Also, what if Richard Hart just wants to FUD EHEX tomorrow? Or pDAI? What if he's like, you know what, Sommi, you're telling him too much. I'm actually going to FUD pDAI right now. I'm going to remove the PulseX logo and I'm going to actually FUD it. I'm actually going to tweet something. I don't like pDAI. So, you know what I mean? It drops 90% in 2 seconds. He can do something like that, but that's part of the process, friends. Only the believers make it. And now, friends, you get to see why I'm going to play some nice, gentle angel music. Do you see why I like all the ecosystems? That's why I love them all, friends. That's why I'm in all of them, okay, as much as I can. Maybe there's a few I'm not in there, but yeah, I like all of them, friends. Atropa, Tangang, the Pokemon coins, the 9-inch and stuff. Do you see that? Because we're fleshing out what's going on. They don't run exactly in sync, and you don't want them to run in sync, friends. What happens if pDAI gets to $1 and then it stalls out? What do you think is going to happen next? The core coins pump. What do you think happens after that? Hey, I want the Pokemon coins. Hey, give me this dick butt. Richard Hart likes dick butt. You see this is opportunity, man. As Richard Hart says, these are opportunity. Okay, it's not bad. Like, friends, I know in a perfect world, you and I, we buy the Richard Hart coin, the Better Bitcoin Hex. We just buy that and it just goes up in a straight line. I know. The market conditions change now, friends. We have altcoin dispersion. You understand? We're putting so many new Mindshare things on crypto that is blowing everyone's mind, literally and figuratively. Okay, so all these things are happening. We have to adapt to it. We have adapted to it, man. That's why, friends, I have lottery tickets. 90% called 10% lottery. Okay, so no one else talks like that, friends. What all mid-curvers in crypto say? You know what they say? Just pick 5 coins and concentrate on those coins, bro. You know that's only going to work for 5 out of 100 people. Yes, congratulations. Just pick the right coins and concentrate in them. Yeah, have you spoken to anybody in crypto, friends? Literally, friends, I walk outside in Australia, I meet someone in Corridanzo. Someone's been an XRP guy for like 8 years, literally 8 years still holding. You see, one guy's like a stellar dude. He's like a vegan, you know what I mean? Him, his missus. You know, they got no TV in their lounge room. They're those types. They walk around with no shoes. You know what I mean? They're stellar guys. Stellar's vegan XRP. You see, they're the personalities. You got a Bitcoin dude who's like really religious and devoted to them. Oh, we don't speak about Satoshi like that. Friends like Michael Saylor's like, oh no, we don't talk about Satoshi like that. Satoshi, the reverence. See, everyone's got their own personality quirk. Ethereum, you know, they're sitting on black couches all day, if you know what I mean, just watching their missus get pounded. Everyone's got their own thing, friends. See what I mean? But everyone thinks they're right. So who's right? I don't know. By the way, roll back 4 years ago, who ended up being right? The Dogecoin buyer, the Dogecoin millionaire guy. He wasn't a Dogecoin millionaire back then. He was like the Dogecoin janitor back then. You see what I mean? So I'm just you gotta keep an open mind to these. You can't look at these cheap prices and think that something is right or wrong. You look at them from the perspective of there could be opportunity here. Now, Ethereum baby dolls, we're still waiting for Ethereum to pretty much crank it up. The ETH BTC ratio is still hanging around here, 0.034. Gainzy absolutely has been melting Vitalik. Like, man, he's been, I just got to show you some of these. And shout out to Gainzy as well. I just checked now. I did not know the guy. He's actually following me. Wow. So, friends, I've tell you now, PulseChain community, this is your edge. By the way, your edge. Friends, there's so many people. They're like the characters of Twitter. A couple of 100,000 followers. I randomly click sometimes like, what? When did that guy start following me? Because I don't check. Because I'll be honest, I care about you. I don't care about these popular people. They got money, man. They got money. They already got big accounts. Like that, they don't need helping. You know, we are the value here. We are the ones who are gonna make it. You see what I mean? We're here for the new stuff. Oh my gosh, just look at Gainzy's tweets, by the way. Did Vitalik screw us? Vitalik's shocking move that day. Check this out, next one. Gainzy. Apparently, every single altcoin actually worked on catalysts during the bear market, whilst the ETH Foundation worked on sharding and dumped on us. Thank you, Vitalik. Look at the next one, man. Don't worry, guys. Layer 3 settlement layer complex sharding is coming to ETH soon. Up only. Because layer 3s. Remember, friends, there's layer 3 chains now. Layer 3s, if you want to know, friends, for PulseChain. Do you remember Dick Cherry? Friends, Dick Cherry, he had like billions, he had like huge, multiple $1 million position in PulseChain. Yeah, he's in Degen chain. So he started farming Degen. They're at layer 3. Maybe like layer 3, that's like, yeah, it's just kind of like, they're trying to be the... Friends, layer 2s are already too much dispersed. They made another layer 3 just to pack pocket on the season. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, it's hilarious. ETH trading like Vitalik puts a dog mask on, gets in a cage, and turns on his pump fund stream. So, friends, he's talking about this post. Check it out. So there's this guy, friends. This is actually real. He's a GIMP. Remember, friends, as we always like to say in the channel because I'm blocked by TMG. So that Martini GIMP, this is a GIMP suit. It's a guy in mask permanently. He has put himself on a leash in a cage. And look at this. Oh my gosh. 10 million market cap face reveal. 5 million poop in cage. Oh my friends. I actually never read it because I couldn't see it before. So if he hits 1 million market cap, he's going to wee in the cage. If he hits 5 million, he's going to poop in the cage. He does 10 million face reveal. Oh my. This guy gets off to this stuff, man. Humiliation. What is this that? 25 million breakout cage. Hey, you want some humiliation, sir? I got some coins for you to get short on if you want to be humiliated, by the way. You want some humiliation? How about you fade PulseChain? You like humiliation, sir? You'll be getting off for a year. And yes, of course, it's a funny post, right? This is wild. This is pump fund stuff. This is what they're doing now. Remember, because does it make sense now? Everything I've been teaching you about Mindshare, digital real estate in your mind, you're trying to get attention. We live in an attention economy. Attention. Everyone's trading attention, trading Mindshare because they're speculating on everyone's attention. Because people know when a lot of people look at something, they want to own it. There's a certain percentage you want to own it. So if you can get a lot of people to look at a thing, a ticker, or an idea or a concept, whatever, the book club entry, if everybody looks at that, like for every 100 people that look, one person wants to buy. Okay, so if you can just increase the number of eyeballs, you get that. Imagine, friends, imagine the president, Joe Biden. So imagine Uncle Joey Biden just put a live stream of this guy on there. He just said nothing, okay? Everyone will be like, oh my God, Joe Biden's going to give more Mindshare to this guy in a mask permanently, which is that Martini guy. This is actually that Martini guy live, friends. So he's up here, wow. And what would people do? See, Joe Biden, I call it Joe Biden. That's hilarious, man. So Uncle Joey, he wouldn't even need to say the ticker or to buy it. He will just direct people's eyeballs to that Martini guy who's right here on his 4 legs, and then people would naturally go buy it. Okay, that was, friends, is one of my biggest discovery for you. A lot of people just see crypto people as like shillers and influencers and like, oh, pump and dumpers. No, man. Like, they're more like spotlighters. Okay? Spotlighters, maybe another term is gatekeepers. Yes, that's what they are. We're funnels. I have a channel, friends. We're funnels. We can direct eyeballs for good. We can direct the eyeballs for bad. We can direct eyeballs just because like of a neutrality. Like, hey, I'm just bored. I just want to show you this because you're my friend out here. There's nothing to it. Okay, but more mindshare does lead to more buying. Okay, but you can't think about everything like that because then you'll never leave your house. You can't be scared of every single cloud that comes out in the sky. You see what I mean? So people are going to do it. So friends, for example, just to let you know, I let people speculate on me. I don't go and waste my time all the time. Maybe like, oh, this is wrong or blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I will, but I don't worry about it. I'm like, well, people are going to speculate. Because, friends, like, for example, look at Richard Hart. He can literally, like, friends, Richard can literally, he can fart into his phone, upload the voice clip. You just go, okay? He'll fart. I'm sure the ticker fart guy's now going to clip this. He'll fart into the microphone and just upload it. There will be like 4-page essays about what this means. They'll say, it's a secret code. Can we turn this into like, the memetics or something? Can we reverse it? Is there a secret encoded message? Or look at the update, the upload time of this and get the secret messaging of the numerology. You see what I mean? It's you get the game. But this is what humans do, friends. We speculate on this stuff. This is it. But this is what makes humans special. Okay, humans, animals, friends, don't speculate. So our creators, Anunnaki, God, the divine being. Okay, they gave us this ability. Yeah, that's how we're always thinking of the future. We're trying to predict the future in a world that we don't 100% know the outcomes of. That's actually makes humans like that. Okay, animals don't do that, friends. Animals aren't thinking about, hey, should I get these 3 sticks and only spend 1 because there might be a drought tomorrow and I might hold these for like another 2.5 years. They don't do that. You see that? But it's funny how it all appears in markets. As well, back to Gainzy. Oh man, this is hilarious. ETH trading like Vitalik's girlfriend keeps him in a chastity belt. Ethereum trading like Larry Fink took one look at Vitalik and said, get me out of this suit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Vitalik trading, ETH is trading like Vitalik kicks stray dogs when no one's watching. Friends, he's been going, I'm not joking, I've been out for like 2 days. He's been literally, every time I open up Twitter, he is still going. It's kind of funny. Look at this. From shout out to a bit, people will do anything but make memes. So just showing, friends, what he means is, memes, friends, they are our firepower, okay? They are our firepower. That's because you're getting mindshare out here. Because, okay, you can write a 3-page essay, but, you target market for that. You'll get a few people to listen, but, like, what's more effective out here? It's memes, man. It's pictures. That's what we look at because you put a picture says 1,000 words. You get it? By the way, the guy's coin, shout out to Mr. J Plush. The GIMP, he rugged the cage from the inside. Oh my gosh. Has there been a community takeover? Oh my god. Friends, once again, it's on Solana. It's on Solana. This is why PulseChain's going to win, dude. Everything is bonded to Pulse. Okay? pDAI also bonded to Pulse. Everything's bonded to Pulse. Pulse will be pumped by the origin address in one way or another. Either the pDAI way or just directly the stack funds. And the rest of us. We're all bonded to there. And plus, we have long-term mindset communities in there. You get it? Everybody does their own liquidity providing. Like, effectively, everyone will believe in hex staking. All these other things are here, friends. Like, all these features of the chain, they're features. They're looked at like bugs. Like, oh, you're a retard. You want to, like, stake really, really long. I know, friends. I know, but it enhances everything. The fact that people are there. You get it? I'm not trying to convince anybody of one way. If you want to do one route, that's cool. We need you in the community there. But that's what makes us an asset. Look at Solana pump fund trash. Like, this guy's a freaking Jeep, bro. You couldn't even look at this, by the way. So you couldn't even. We wanted to see you poop in the cage, bro. At least let us see you poop in the cage. He's like, oh, I don't want to poop in the cage. Like, they rugged it, man. So we look. Of course, there are rugs that appear anywhere, but ultimately, the spirit. It really transcends everywhere, friends. You see it, man. Granted, there are going to be, look, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think you'll see. Actually, you'll see. I won't say anything. It's to do with Morad's coins, friends. Because look, I love you, Morad. I know you watch the channel from time to time. Just some of the coins, bro. I'm just letting you know. I'm not fighting anything. Just some of them, they're not memes, cults, religions, bro. They're not memes, cults, religions. They're bizarro things. They're like they're like the little cute Generation G Zoomer stuff, the brands, which is great. Still big upside. I'm just like, you'll see, friends. You'll see. As every day we see pDAI inch up closer and closer, it gets closer to the end game. You'll see. Also, ultimately, you want to know why Bitcoin started going down, friends? Remember, literally, like we watched it right here. Jim Cramer at, and I've got to get the chart up. I just literally at 99,500. He literally says you got to own Bitcoin. We literally just start dropping from that moment. Okay. I just want to remind you of Jim Cramer's inverse Oracle God record. Look at this. He was bullish ETH 40% in 2022. It dropped 40%. Okay. He was bullish on Soy Bankman-Fried, straight to jail. He was bullish on oil at 120 bucks, dumped to 80. He was bullish on the US Dixie. It topped out. Literally, it's still topped out today. He was bearish on Coinbase at the lows. Then it did friends, it's actually up. It's up like 10x from that low now because it's when I posted this. He was bearish crypto, giga bearish, and then we moved plus 50%. So this is Jim Cramer in 2022. I made this just to show you his 100% inverse rate. This man is literally, friends, he cannot be stopped. This inverse Oracle God, he cannot be stopped. And you know what? I believe we've now finally used his power for good because Jimmy Cramer, he is now ushering in the top of the Bitcoin dominance. Jim Cramer. Here we go. Let's go. Now, friends, I want to show you this interesting information. Look at Stellar here. This is Stellar chart. This is absolutely wild, man. Look at Stellar. XLM. Remember, this is a vegan XRP. It's actually, its market cap came back to the top of 2018. 18 billion market cap. What I'm going to do now is just show you, like, there'll be a difference between the market cap and the chart. And yeah, it's pretty much actually the same. This is huge, man. This is the full XLM chart, vegan XLM. This is wild, man. Wow, I didn't even know this, man. So XLM, wow, it really is vegan XRP. This is crazy. So it's up from that point. Wow, 350x from 2016. I guess, you know, there were more. Did 445x. Okay, so this is, see, man, this is wild. You see how, oh, this is just crazy, man. But this is the exact XRP chart, right? I'm telling you now, it's literally, I can't believe it's all repeating. There you go, XRP, same thing. So it's the same community, right? That's actually what happened. But just to let you know, it's a very, very old story. So the founder of XRP, I think he sold it and he went and made XLM. I forgot what it was. It's been so long, but yeah, it's pretty much, it's a meme now because like we were meant to have world adoption for your payment solution. It's been 8 years now, so it's kind of funny. But this makes me really, really bullish, man. XRP and XLM, friends, doing this chart, it's extremely valuable because it just shows you, man. Like, think about this, okay? These guys had to survive when Doge pumped in 2021, when DeFi came on, when Uniswap was invented, when Aave was invented, when Chainlink did the run. They have to survive in meme coin super cycle now. They have to survive Hex coming alive, all these other things, and guess what they did? They did survive. They just sat around and eventually they got enough people in. It could also be useful in terms of like that they're listed on all the exchanges, so it's easy just to grab a little bit of a, you know, a small fish every now and then. So it's kind of crazy. Mr. Crypto Damas, unbelievable. Resurrection prophecy is playing out. Yes, sir, 100% remember my resurrection prophecy, but it's happening. That's good, man. Oh, it's gonna be a great year next year, friends. It's gonna be. But look, you know how we all win. We trap the next 500 million people, just to let you know. Because I'm being like, that's a bit myopic with the view. Because, you know, we're trapped. Like, how did everybody in 2013 win? Okay, the 2017 people got trapped. Yeah. Okay, how did everybody in 2017 win? Those people who bought in the bear market. Okay, 2021 people got trapped. A lot of top buyers, right? But a lot of people, 99, shocked me, right? 95% of my channel, everyone came in 2021. Yeah, because the price started pumping up. Okay, how do you win? You win by 2025, people coming and getting trapped. You know, I'm imagining in my mind, there's more and more users of crypto. So we used to have like 10 million, then 100 million. Now there's 500 million people. So the next 500 million will have up to 1 billion people. So the other 500 million people, they come and join next year. There you go. They're trapped now. Now we got, then they have to play for the next billion. Okay, which is the cycle after that. And then finally we have this world adoption. But at that point, like everybody's in, and it's like a stock market where it's hard to get super cheap, valuable stuff. Like it's more entrepreneurship stuff. Like with a stock, like here's an example. Someone who's gonna like, just think about this. If you're gonna make a company and make it to the stock market, you're not gonna hand out like random shares to the public. You know what I mean? Just for people like trade around. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna keep it for yourself. We might eventually end up like that. That's why, friends, a lot of people ask me, Sommi, how come you don't sleep? How come you don't sleep? Or you sleep for like 6 seconds? Why are you working tirelessly and doing this? Because I know how it ends, bro. I know this is golden. This, friends, this is literally coins raining down from heaven right now. We're in a golden rush. But you don't think it's a golden rush because there's all this anxiety and the dopamine comes and it gets pulled away. And the dopamine comes, oh, 99K. Oh, no, Jim Cramer's. You see that, the anxiety. You don't have this full answer, but that's the path of salvation, friends. That's the path to winning is the buying, believing, and holding because you don't have all the full answers. But that's actually what's happening right now. It's a gold rush. You see Donald Trump comes in. It's a resurgence, resurrection prophecy. Eventually, because what happens, friends, later on, just to spoil it for you so you don't figure it out the hard way. You know, all those quant nerds, scum, you know, all those MEV, those pathetic cucks, you know, everybody on the casting couch watching their missus get railed. Those quant nerd, like suit-wearing, subhuman filth trash who are mining out like 1 basis point trades and stuff here and there. The quant nerds, you can tell I hate them a lot, by the way. Literally hate, okay. These soy boys, they eventually make models using stats and data and computational things. They find out how to detect Mindshare appearing in the world or whatever it is we're going to use to value crypto in the future, okay? So it would be like right now, no one knows how to make a balance sheet for a stock company, okay? That's how early we are in crypto. No one knows how to make a balance sheet, but we're starting to figure it out, but that's how early we pretty much were. So, but a few smart cookies, they're like, wait a minute, I think a company's stock should be valued based off the cash flow. So they go call up the company, hey, how much is on your balance sheet? How much debt you have? You're making up these phone calls. Actually, very, very good analogy. You might have to make a whole episode on it, friends. So yeah, you're calling up these, there's an epiphany here on this show. It's kind of funny. So you're calling up these companies back in like 100 years ago. Hey, do you, how much cash do you have in your bank account? Right? How much money do you have? And you're calculating all the ratios yourself, you know? And then I'm sitting there as a soothsayer saying, hey, this free money won't last forever. Eventually, one day, there will be these books. And that's what ended up happening, friends. They ended up being these books. That's what Warren Buffett used to read through. That will tell everyone in the world how much cash that every company has and how much debt they have and how much cash flow they're making. So you could be able to evaluate everybody like that. That's actually how Warren Buffett used to make a lot of money back then, friends, because in the 60s and 70s and 80s, you didn't have all the tech stuff now. Now, good luck. You don't have any of that. Now, every single quant fund, they have all the numbers computed. So everyone knows, oh, this company has a lot of cash. It's never undiscovered. It's put into the system. So that's why I believe in the future that, and they're making them right now, by the way. There's a guy who's already made a Mindshare thing. So he has his own formulas and models for how he computes Mindshare of like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and it's based off Twitter engagement things. So they're already doing it right now. I've shown you like a panel. It's like a green or a red panel, and it shows you, it's literally called Mindshare. It's Mindshare Tracker. So you see what I mean? So they're going to figure out faster and faster in the world, how do we measure attention? How do we measure it out there in social media and YouTube? And they're going to plug all the models together, all the APIs. Then you have no edge, friends. Because if you're buying something, by definition, you're looking for something. All these quant nerds, they will know how much mindshare it has in the world already. They're like, oh, this has a lot of mindshare. This is in. So it's going to be harder and harder to make a lot of gains. Okay, because so right now you're not going to buy Tesla up to $40,000. Why? Because there's too many people who have supply who say, hey man, the cash flow and the market cap, do you see? They know all these numbers, all these nerd stuff. Yeah, but in crypto they don't. That's the best part. So, but also on the other end, fans, read this Coinfessions. I cashed out in April this year. I made millions of dollars off bonk, and I'm not exposed to anything right now. I feel like I am making the right choice, but I know Ethereum, Soy, and Bitcoin, right, BlackRock Bitcoin, are going higher. So I am just so afraid of round tripping again that I can't justify buying near an all-time high. So this is a phenomena. You don't know this phenomena, friends, but it's first world problem phenomena. What happens is, but it's not just first world problem. When you sell, a part of your spirit to take risk leaves, and you're no longer in the game. Okay, it's like you play football and you take like a year and a half off and you're just watching from afar and you're like, man, I can't imagine myself running at full speed and getting my bones broken and stuff, okay? Because you're just like, you know what I mean? This is what happens as well, friends. I used to watch it in the trading firm and office. Guys will do trade, and obviously I'm doing like, you know, massive hours doing the graveyard shift trading the US markets from Australia. And what I would notice is when someone would go, like, let's say someone had a girlfriend and then 6 months later, like, they get married, right? And they get married, they're trading, and they're like maybe a trainee, not doing that well, but after they get married, their result kind of like it goes down even more. Why? Because they're thinking about having a baby, and they're just thinking about like, and when they take a break, like they're gonna have a kid or something, their risk tolerance just like goes through the floor. They can't take it anymore. Just like the swings, and just like it's a game and a sport and a risk, because it's occupying their mind too much. Obviously, it would never affect someone like me, because I'm built for this, but it would affect a lot of people, and they'd be out pretty soon. So I used to see, so once, and then maybe a year or two later, I remember there was a few times, a few guys would like meet up for coffee or something, and they'd be like, hey, you still doing the trading thing and stuff? Like, yeah, man. I'm like, you should get back into it. Like, you know, I would always say that. They're like, no. They're like, I'm happy at my job. It's consistent. I get my money wage every week. I don't have to worry about the market crashing. And I'm like, oh yeah, that part's pretty bad. In fact, like I've had literally months where I work every day for the month, trade, and I would lose my whole month in the last day, in like the last 5 hours of the session, just because something would blow out so much and my strategy just blow up. But yeah, I'm like, wow, I just wasted a whole month. Yeah, man, I've been through a lot, friends. You could tell these eyes, I've been through so much, man. I've had absolutely every type of spanking, molestation, everything you can by this market. That's why it's made me what I am today. That's why, like, I know XRP guys, for example, just waiting for these resurrections. They deserve it, man. They do. But that guy from the Coinfessions wrecked. This is the bonk chart, by the way. Shout out to the bonk guy. Look at this nice flag, man. This is awesome bonk chart. Okay, so bonk, man, the guy made millions of dollars, friends. So even if you bought like around June, my gosh, he is up today. Yeah, 147x on his money. That's crazy. So he put like 10 grand in. Also, he put like 10. He really believed. That's wonderful. And then, but this is what he's looking at now. He's looking at this chart. He puts it on a linear. He's like, man, I can't buy up here. I can't buy up here again. Because he's too scared of this. And then he's multi-million. Let's say he's got like, you know, $2 million. He is like, he's thinking about this. He's like, whoa, man, I can lose everything. I'm down to like, you know, a couple 100K. But Habib, just to let you know, you can put lottery tickets. You don't have to do that, because if you find slingshot leverage, let's say he has 2 million. Okay, keep 1.8 million for yourself. Keep it. Okay, pay tax and do whatever. Okay, you got 200K. Disperse that out. You can go find, if you like, he's probably not going to research 200 coins to put 1,000 each. You could research maybe like, you know, 40 coins and put like 5 grand each and do that, and then try and make them like, you can do something like that. But he can't get back in. But friends, his whole thesis was bonk. You see, his whole thesis was bonk, but now he's out. He doesn't know any other game now. He doesn't know any other coin, you know, in terms of like, you know, metaphorically. But congratulations. Like, so he wins in this one. What about everybody else holding all their coins? They didn't get like a nice 115x. So it's chaotic and it's random. And this person's like, hey, the arena has blessed me. I'm like the gladiator, and I've destroyed the lions and everybody else, but I can't take it anymore. You know, I don't blame him. Friendly reminder as well, friends, to look for your slingshot leverage, as I was talking about. Yeah. So this is, for example, UpX, friends. UpX is on. I made this picture of me. So UpX, UPX. It's just it's hilarious what it is. It's actually, you know, it's not just slingshot leverage. Like, it's actually leverage on PulseChain PLS. So I'll just show you the chart now. They have a vault, friends. Remember, they have a vault, and the vault's got like 40 billion pulse in it, and it literally just borrows all the money. It's just going to pump the bag. It's literally just like a mini Richard Hart thing. And I'll just show you this is the pulse ratio of it. So this is, as you can see, look what it did last time when people saw what they were doing. Yeah, it went up like 9x versus pulse. So man, that'll be wild. If this thing can like smash up, man, if this does an 8x versus pulse, think about it. pDAI goes to $1. Origin now just buys the core coins. Pulse goes up, which means their vault goes up. They made a lot of money, and then they borrow even more on that on liquid loans, and they go and rotate in. So there you go. I just did all the flow chart here for you, but it's not so easy, right? I would love everybody to give me all their flow charts, because this is that. Just to let you know, you just need one. You just need to believe in one. The bonk guy, I just showed you, he wasn't the actual real bonk guy, NP, what his name's Uni PC. This is the Coinfessions director I showed you, that guy who made millions of dollars on bonk. He, remember, he could see a flowchart, and many people who are in bonk, they could see it. And so, firstly, this is how lucky bonk people were. They believed in Solana, so they went and bought bonk because they said, hey, the foundation's going to pump this bonk bag to try go nuclear. And they pumped it, and then it worked. It got even more momentum to do that, you see. But there are so many flowchart theses. That's what flowchart ventures the thesis. Everyone's like, hey, tell me how action A, B, C, D leads to E, which is your thing. The more things you can string together, that's your leverage. The more things you can string together, the higher your upside. Okay, that's why pDAI is like tremendous, you see. And also the core coins and everything else. Like I said, the more things you can string together, my friends, it's really hard to get. You just got to do it once, by the way. You just got to do it once. You see, by the way, being in crypto is already a big one. Just to let you know, you've already won most of the game being in crypto, because you have the central bank increases their balance sheet, and then it flows to the banks, and they do the scamming, and it goes to the stock market, right? And the liquidity flows go to crypto. So see how we're doing the big flow chart like that? And then it goes into crypto, then it goes to Bitcoin. You see? And the Bitcoin people, they can't string the next. They don't want to string the next. They're like, oh, we're done on Bitcoin. No, but you know, okay, after Bitcoin comes the altcoins. Okay, but then which altcoins? Maybe then there's like the altcoins is in the PulseChain, and then you have like a Pika on a PulseChain. You see how you like stringing them even more? The more things you can string together, friends, it's like I don't know if you ever played like a fighting games like Street Fighter, like doing the amazing combos at the end. But yeah, these things, that's, you just got to get one, man. We're getting one. We're getting one. Okay, we can see it. Being in PulseChain ecosystem is as well. It's one of the big ones of that to look for. But ultimately, you have to believe in something. That's it. You got to believe, friends. You got to believe. You load the gun, okay? You put the gun to their head, and you say, "You're a little G, and I'm not selling." There you go, friends. I'm not a little G. Now, friends, I have to end with something which is actually broken my heart. I'll play some nice, just some cute little music right now. Unfortunately, HardRock Nick, friends, has passed away. Breaks my heart, man. I'm gonna light a green candle for him. Actually, I'm gonna light a candle for him. So, HardRock Nick, friends, he was, man, it's just, it hurts. It actually pains me to say it. He took his own life. He walked into a gun store, a gun range, and yeah, he took his own life. It breaks my heart. So, HardRock Nick was a living meme. And have you ever seen his videos? Someone, I don't know who out there in the world, God bless you, someone actually paid HardRock Nick. He was like, he did a Sommi cameo as well. So that's how I remember. So.
Okay. I need the price to go up. I need the price to go up more.
This is gold.
Every day I'm checking the price and it's dipping. Every day I check the price, bad price. I can't take this anymore, man.
So what people will do, friends, this was what you're seeing in, you know, crypto, Twitter, and everything in the memes today. That is where this was like, he was like part of the early beginnings of it. Because in 2021, people would pay him for the cameo, and he would say like there's a lot of funny stuff, and people would like talk to each other, and they just pay him to say that because people started just paying him a lot of money just to like give him like a very, very, very long thing, because they wouldn't know how long he'd basically be tested for to do it. So it's kind of hilarious. It made a lot of us laugh. Okay, so look, it's very, very sad as well to learn that he was suffering. Please, friends, don't take your own life. As well, we've made it through a lot of these bad times in crypto, so. We've been through a lot, but yeah, but I'm telling you now, friends, Nick gave us so many belly laughs. You ever laughed like through your belly? It was just hilarious, man. The things like there's this one video where someone communicated to somebody else. Someone did it like a secret encoded message to Twitter, but they made him write say like the Unix code, like 100100. It just went on for like 4.5 minutes out here, and then someone ended up decoding it and stuff out here. And now HardRock Nick joins Big Lenny in heaven, watching down on us. These people, I'm not joking, okay? They were truly living memes, all right? And to be honest, they'll always live on. So I just want to show you HardRock Nick, friends. This is HardRock Nick. So as you can see, his eyelashes, right? Okay, that's what happens. I think he ended up getting surgery and stuff out here. So it's obviously the funniest part about HardRock Nick. This is the hilarious part. Okay, so this is why he was a living meme. So obviously he had unique hair and he had these eyelashes, right? And he would just his first pictures. He was like basically peacocking, and it just man, every time I look at it, it was just so funny. It makes me laugh, okay? Because he had these pictures. He'd call himself like really sexy. Like he's like I got the sexiest green eyes he would talk himself up. But firstly, people got upset because they thought like, they thought like he's really, really serious. And honestly, he never broke character. But that's what living memes do, by the way. That is their character. Does Donald Trump break character? No. Did Big Lenny break character? No. Did HardRock Nick break character? No. That was actually them. And friends, it was very, very special to see like a unique unicorn persona. It's like you really catch a wild Pokemon. You see a wild Pokemon in there. I'm just telling you now. And it was also amazing. What I love about all you living memes, okay, is no matter what people would say, the mid-curvers, the non-believers, the critics, no matter what they would do, they would never budge. They wouldn't blink. You know what I mean? Because what would everyone say? They'd say to him, obviously, they'd say, hey, Nick. They tease him about his body. Or, hey, you're bald. Or you got eyelashes that look like a girl. He would never give in, man. He would never give in, okay? But rest in peace, sir. So we're going to have a glorious bull market in all their honor. It's just, yeah, it pains me, friends. We've lost 2 living memes now. 2 of them. I hope really the final endings of this bull market, you really get to see this meme thing flourish for good, okay? Because I want it to turn out, obviously, as we're not in control, but it would be nice if there's more of a celebration of these ideas out here, okay? You know, friends, or the political stuff, everyone's like, oh, be woke, or like, yeah, you're beautiful, even though like you think you identify as a table and stuff out here. I like this is like the real woking things. This is like, you know, you are who you are, that stuff. This is the type of stuff I want to see, like the Big Lenny things out here. Because friends, they had their own take on life, and like they go through the same school system, they go and look at the same billboard signs, they watch the same TV. Yet for some reason, it's just completely different. Okay, that's why Big Lenny would say, never become a cookie cutter. You know what I mean? And absolutely, we're not going to, friends. So you and I, we're going to charge on. Bull markets here. We are going to crank it. Stay optimistic. Like, subscribe, belly button, all.